What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Unprivileged AF. I'm your host, Big C, and we got the family here tonight. Everybody here tonight. What's going on, everyone?
Hey.
Hey,
Hello,
hey.
hello.
So, new week. Um, another week for some ignorant conversation with all this brain activity going on up on here. And so how was you all's week, though, man? Let's start off with that. How was you all's week?
It was good. I saw Fantastic Four over the weekend.
Wonderful movie, I thought.
Very good. It was really good.
I haven't seen Superman or either one of them yet, or the Fantastic Four. So
Superman, you're not missing much. Fantastic Four, go see that.
okay, I'll get around to them. I may catch them when they're streaming.
Yeah.
What about you and Janelle? You all moved in?
I am. I mostly got my main level of my house where I want it. It's the level that I'm on right now, the lower level that it's a work in progress. I'm taking my time. I moved in. I started work Friday, so
No, okay.
yeah.
Boo, work.
We all can come up for the party.
What's that?
So let us know when we all can come up for the party.
But I have a question though. Like, you know how when you have a baby, you have a baby shower, and I heard it's like taboo to have another baby shower if you already had a baby. But then over the last 10 years or so, they call it a sprinkle. You know what I mean? Because I heard like when I was coming up, when I was having kids, they said if you had another kid, you couldn't have another baby shower. Like they just didn't do that. But then they started doing sprinkles for each kid after. So I never, this is the fifth house I bought, and I'm like, so do I get a housewarming party? I don't know. I've never had that.
You can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, well.
Exactly.
Well, I don't have any friends here, so there's that. I don't know anybody except for my coworkers.
Invite them, and the crew will come up.
I bet they will come too. I bet they would come because they're
gonna want to be nosy right now. They want to see how you living.
Exactly.
Quite possibly. But
they gonna want to see how you live. What's going on, 2DA?
Not much, man. Still up here, grinding away as usual. You know how it is, man. Not much. Nothing much. Just wondering what's going on in this world, man. I don't understand the dynamics of what you go. And maybe I shouldn't, but I understand the dynamics of dating in 2025. I don't get it.
Don't even brain.
Don't stress yourself. Yeah.
You don't have to. You don't have to worry yourself with that, do you?
I want to just understand. That's all. I don't need to know, but I need to understand, and I don't understand.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Okay, so what is it you're trying to understand? The mentality of, or the dynamics of it, or what?
What is the difference between this whole like Deion Sanders and Karuchi thing is on my mind?
Are they dating?
Are they dating?
So.
We don't know. No one's confirmed. Nothing's been confirmed or denied. But she was in the video with him when it was revealed about his bladder cancer. So nobody knows if they're dating or not dating. But if they are dating, she is of age. She's 34? So
I mean, she legal. She's not 21.
It's not like she's 19. She ain't 19 like a old Shannon.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, she's not 19. Yeah, right. She's not 19. At least she's
she's of drinking age.
I'm not mad
right,
at
she's
that.
34, so she's past drinking age. Yeah, so I mean
that doesn't disturb.
Oh, okay, DA. What's with the face? What's the face?
I'm just trying to figure out at what point. So Does Dion get a pass because he's Dion or because he's thick?
No,
I mean,
Neither
not
one,
even
because she's
a pass.
34.
Yeah, there's not a pass needed when you're talking about a
Right.
woman in their 30s. Now,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, personally, when I was in my 30s, I wasn't dealing with no old ass dude. I just wasn't
Me
gonna do it. I
neither.
don't really want to deal with one now.
How
So
old is Dion?
I'm just saying, I definitely
57.
wasn't going to do that.
Yeah.
But
so the question is, does she fit Dion's lifestyle? Christian value guy, all this other
you
stuff.
know what? Come on.
Maybe she does.
She fits
We
his.
don't know.
She fits his optics. The type of women he dates look like her. She fits.
Well, hold on.
He like them pretty
Wait, hold
girls. He like them pretty
wait. So you would put Tracy Edmonds and Carucci inside the same.
Light
They're
skin,
both
yeah,
good
I'm gonna do that.
looking.
He has it. Yeah, I'm
They're
gonna do
both
that.
good
And
looking women.
Pilar, his wife. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. He has a type.
So all three of them the same. They're all the same to you.
I'm not saying they're the same.
Looking women.
They're all exotic. They're all exotic. They're not presenting. They're not African American black presenting. Is what I'm saying. They're not Negro women. They are women
Pilar,
of
no. Pilar was.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
Pilar is African, is dark skin. Tracy Edmonds is medium.
I wouldn't give her dark
Carucci
skin,
is. But yeah, I
would say they're exotic.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying about a light skin, dark skin. They all present to be other in some way, not I'm just
Aren't
saying.
all of them like don't all of them have part Asian?
No, not Pilar. I don't think Pilar does.
Not Pilar, and I don't think Tracy either.
Right.
Oh, Tracy
Edmonds.
You know what? Not Tracy Edmonds. You know what? Yeah, I said Tracy Edmonds. I was thinking about Russell Simmons.
Kamara.
That's what I was thinking about when you said Tracy Edmonds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I'm just saying,
Carucci old enough to give him another baby.
Pilar right there. They all have a look. They all have a look. They all
look like models.
They don't look. There's nothing wrong with the way they look. I'm saying I feel he has a type. They all look exotic to me, to include Pilar.
Okay, but DA, but DA, what is your no, you're holding back. Bring it out. Come on.
Oh no, I'm not holding anything back. I'm just wondering. I don't understand. Usually, when a gentleman, we'll just say, I'm rounding up, we'll just round everybody up, when a 60-year-old gentleman, is dating somebody, 25, 30 years, is junior, it's kind of like frowned upon, wouldn't you say?
No. Now,
it depends on how old
junior is 22 and he's 60. Then again, that ain't my business. But the problem, like with what's the damn name, Shannon Sharp. She had just graduated from high school months prior, not even a whole year out of high school. But you're talking about a woman who's been in the world. She's been married. Has she been married, divorced? Anyway, I don't know what she been. Okay,
no, she was with Chris Brown, the abuser.
Correct. But she's 30. She's 34. Right. She's fully grown.
She's
old enough to have a geriatric pregnancy.
She's almost 40. She's 37.
She's 37.
Right,
See, I don't understand the problem. I mean, it ain't for me. I wouldn't want to date nobody that damn old. Not a man, because men decline so much more than women at that age. I'll be damned, because I'm not doing all that.
Right.
I'm not being that young dealing with a man that damn old. And you see how he can barely walk. No, I'm good. Now he had black, and now I'm good. I'm
maybe she's actually
blood pressure on cholesterol medicine, got arthritis. Don't halfway take that ED. Ain't nobody got time for all that. No.
That's a whole conversation.
I'll be damned in my 30s.
That's a whole conversation.
With all that shit.
I heard this reference before, and I think he's to the point to where he's looking for a hospice wife.
There you go.
Yes,
you better keep that one, because I'll be there.
Yes.
And I think that's. Go ahead. What?
No, go ahead. No,
I think
DA,
that's
you
what I
start.
mean. You know,
I want
you
to
sit
go.
there and look at a gentleman with that's missing, toes and doesn't have a bladder, and
I mean, or maybe she's dating Junior, and that's why she was there. So let's clean it up.
it don't look like it. But I mean, hey,
She too old for Junior.
yeah, for real though.
She's too old for
Junior
Junior.
is in his mid-30s.
No. You say Junior? Maybe
Yeah.
it's Junior. Yeah, yeah, Junior. Yeah, it's Junior.
Possible, but no, I don't think no. It's very possible that they could be like really. I mean, and I know some people may not think men, but it's very possible that she cares for him deeply, and to see him going through his health struggles, she's trying to be a friend. It is very possible. Or they could be dating. If they are, who cares? She's not 19. She is of age. She's old enough to be classified as having a geriatric baby. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
sorry,
advanced maternal
I don't
age.
see her. There you go. Thank you. I don't see her running to the courthouse and saying he attacked me or whatever. I don't see her recording their phone call.
So you guys don't go with the idea of half your age plus 7, right? That's antiquated knowledge, right?
I mean, it's people got to do what feels something. I think men take advantage of when they're that old. Take advantage of a woman who's 18, 19 up to 25. Now that's to me that's not cool. But I really don't give a damn because it ain't me. But in this case, this woman has lived life. She's had exposure to a whole lot of stuff. She's done things and been places that some of us may never go and things that we may never see. I don't know. But I really don't. She's experienced in the world. Now, the other little knucklehead that Shannon Shaw was with, she ain't really been out there in the world for real like that. She ain't got a whole lot of experience. And he preyed upon that, in my opinion. But then she
see not hero. That's my problem there. That's my problem. There's my issue. He preyed upon her,
he absolutely did. Absolutely.
A 19-year-old child.
She's
a 19-year-old child.
She definitely flipped it on him. I'm not saying she didn't at some point, but again, he absolutely did prey upon her naivete. He absolutely did. Her inexperience
I don't
in
know
life.
if he preyed upon her.
An Instagram model.
I think
she may have fooled 75 dudes prior to him that were her age group, but there's no evidence of that either. But there is evidence of him taking advantage of her. You've heard the phone. He preyed upon. He could never have talked to a full-grown woman like that. He could not have taken advantage of a full-grown woman the way in which he did her. He could not. No woman over 30 was gonna let him talk crazy to her like that.
What we're missing is
unless she's into it. Unless that's something she's into.
Correct.
Then yeah.
But then she wouldn't be suing. She would have never been suing either. So there you go.
I think we're missing at that age. There's a group of girls that exist, and they give men the dating experience. There's a website that exists in this world right now where those type of men can actually see not just sugar babies. There's another one called eros.com. I've seen it. And you can go and find
you've seen it, huh? Wait a minute, hold up, y'all.
Okay, tell us more.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, spell that for me.
Yes.
Spell that for me real quick.
Eros.
Oh, Lord.
Go check it out. They have men, women, everybody on there. And the reality is that a lot of these younger women that feel they should have autonomy over their body, they have OnlyFans and ways of monetizing using what they have. And I'm particularly talking about some of these young white girls to come up. And let's be real, because it's quite common. Think about what's my guy, Bill Belichick. He didn't just meet this woman out. He had to meet her somewhere, probably online. And that's where everything.
That's elder abuse. I don't care what you say about the Bill Belichick thing. That's elder abuse.
The girlfriend experience is a whole thing. You pay for it. It's a commodity. You pay time. It could be $1,000, $2,000 a day. There's guys that are normally rich, and there's executives with some companies you don't even know about that have wives, and they're experiencing the girlfriend experience when their wives think they're on vacation. or think they're somewhere else. You know, it's like, hey, I'm on a business trip, but they're really having the girlfriend experience. And these women will call you and they'll be like, hey, honey, I'll see you when you get home. And it's a whole trip. I mean, it's a trip, you know? So.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I can't.
And Shannon got caught up in some bull because what Shannon did, when she said, Shannon, don't put it there, Shannon shouldn't have put it there. And that's what started it off. You know?
There you go. There you go. All he had to do was just listen. Because here's the thing. They might still be together if the communication was better. I'm just saying.
Yes.
You know, sub and dom and all that, you know, dom.
Right. And Shannon would only been paying $10,000 a month instead of $65 million, you know?
Yeah.
Like, bro, you messed your whole bag up. Right.
Well, the word
let me
is
ask,
she has yeah.
No, go ahead. The word is she has.
I was about to say the word is she has said she's retired from OnlyFans. So whatever that settlement was, he retired her. He retired that white girl.
I wonder. So now that he's paid her, is it okay that he still sees her?
I mean, it's up to her.
But why would he even want to?
Her if she wants to.
Why would he want to?
There you go.
Well, at least he got to get his money's worth, right?
You just robbed me of this money. Why would I even want to?
I need a lifetime.
How was that robbery when you were willing participant?
I need a lifetime subscription for that type of dollar.
I mean, he can want.
You were a willing participant in robbery, so no, sir.
I mean, he can want to reestablish that power dynamic too. So just to see, and some dudes we get a kick out of that. Let's reestablish his power dynamic here. It's just like when we go back to some of our exes, we call them and we're like, I bet you he don't do you like I do. You know, all this other stuff, you know? We try to ease on back in there gradually. And then all of a sudden, damn, y'all back together for at least 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
Well, all right. Well, you know what? I'm going to just say this. Dion, do what you do. Have fun doing it. Shannon, stop swimming in the milk. That's all I can tell you. All right. So moving along. All right. So this happened shortly after we ended last week's episode. We had a couple more deaths. Well, really not a couple more. Just one major one, right? And that was that racist dude.
No, after that, Chuck Mangione died.
Yeah,
Chuck Mangione died, man.
He actually died before Malcolm Jamal Warner. It just wasn't as public as Malcolm.
Oh, you talking about Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, that racist dude.
Terry.
That racist dude.
I think he was.
Yeah, let me tell you, brother.
Terry Bollea.
Terry Bollea. Yep. The wrestling world is not in mourning because a lot of people on Wrestle Talk, on the wrestling side of TikTok, do not care. They don't care.
You know what? Now, for whatever he was, I mean, come on, man. That man was an icon. He modernized wrestling for whatever he was.
Did he?
But when you say the hard R, we don't care about that anymore. And then all the lies he has told over the years. Yeah, icon,
slept with his best friend's wife. Got caught on camera.
Didn't he hit his best friend's wife
in that bed? Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, him and Macho Man Randy Savage.
Well, hold on now.
Randy died hating his ass.
Well, I mean, but I get all that, but I mean, we can't take away the in-ring accomplishment, can we?
We can. I mean, if Barry
Bonds, hold on.
Hard. You know.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask this, and this is just a sidebar question. Then, who is the king of R&B in you all's opinion?
The king of R&B, R. Kelly.
Jesus.
Bobby Brown.
Luther Vandross. Oh, thank you, Bobby Brown.
No, come on, stop.
I'm dead.
And really, he the king of rocks and blunts.
You a comedian, right? In your
No.
part-time job, you're a comedian.
Hey,
Okay.
Yeah,
My point is,
no,
nobody takes all you.
not
You
R.
can't
Kelly
take that
for
away
me,
from
sorry.
R. Kelly. So how you gonna take that away from Hulk Hogan?
the same way they took
No,
made
all
Barry
right.
Bonds out of the Hall of Fame. They keeping him out of the Hall of Fame. The same way.
There you go. And you're done. Pass the offering
You
plate.
can keep
to that
you can
man
keep him
over
out of the Hall of Fame, but still, he's probably the greatest, definitely the greatest left-handed hitter. But one,
Bullshitter.
Right.
Bullshit.
I mean, we in our mind. I
And
mean, the
this-
same thing they did to
I mean,
Reggie
no, we
Bush.
saw it now. We saw it. We lived through it. We saw it.
Well, I
Even
know
before the
mine.
That's
steroids.
just not real.
Yeah.
But even in the end, didn't they even accept Hulk Hogan back into the Hall of Fame and all of that towards the end?
Yes.
But
And
Yeah,
this
he was.
before
He was.
came
He was
out.
accepted.
And this was right before he came out in support of
But-
dumps, right?
yeah, but think
Yes.
about
But here's the
Mhm.
thing. Individually, if I don't want to accept him, I don't have to.
Period.
right.
And a lot of wrestling fans don't accept him. When WWE went over to Netflix and they had their first episode on Netflix, that man was booed out the building. So he was not accepted by a good amount of wrestling fans.
Well,
People are mourning the character. No, I am a wrestling fan. Been watching still watch wrestling. A lot of wrestling fans are not they not sad. They're not. Hell, the man and his daughter don't even talk. They didn't talk when he died.
Brooke can definitely
was
go
go-
to the cookout.
See him do
Oh,
what?
Brooke. Oh
You
yeah,
can
Brooke
jump to the
and
cookout.
yeah, Brooke did not fuck with her daddy. Her husband tried to get them to to talk. He wanted it on his terms, and she said no. And she was like, I got to tell him that I love him one last time, and she hadn't spoken to him since.
Yeah.
So she
And
don't
then
she don't mess with her mama neither. But that's another conversation. When hello, her mom got down with one of her classmates.
Mm.
So they was
whatever.
both grimy and disgusting. You know, they was both.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you
Yes.
talk about the Hall of Fame,
Yes.
think about who ran WWF. A whole bigot. Come on, man. With a dumb wife.
Not even just a bigot,
Mhm.
a sexual deviant.
That's right.
I mean,
Mhm.
hello. We remember
Yeah.
Vince McMahon has charges right now for sex trafficking.
so
Right
so
now.
again, we're taking away from their accomplishments by what they've done wrong, right?
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm cool with it.
Nah,
I
I
mean-
can't. You know what? I could not like you,
He's trying to say that people have not taken away R. Kelly's accomplishments because of what he did, though.
I wasn't never
Oh, they
cool with R.
absolutely
Kelly.
have.
I thought it
I
was
was
They
corny.
never an R.
absolutely
Kelly
have.
fan.
Yeah.
They
R is
absolutely
corny
have
to me.
taken away his accomplishments.
they
lot of
can
people
try,
have.
but what I'm saying is you can try to you can try to erase them from history, but you cannot hide history. That's what I'm saying. I mean, we were there. We
Oh, yeah.
we
Yeah,
know what
yes,
happened.
yeah.
Now, whether we like them or want to put it off,
Yeah.
we saw what happened.
But
I mean,
you
we lived through that.
Yeah.
you gotta kind of steady it. Like
Yeah.
if you know somebody is point blank wrong and jacked up and they do something that you know is totally out of the box, it's okay to let them go. You know, it's okay not to mention them again. A lot of times we straddle the fence. I still love his music. I'm still gonna play me some R. Kelly. I see that on Facebook all the time. And I'm like,
Mhm.
dude, in a lot of ways you co-signing him pissing on a 13-year-old. You know, you don't realize. And that's
So
just why-
we can't
Listen to the lyrics for the songs.
so we can't separate we can't separate art or performance from a real life.
It is if it's
Right,
authentic, it is a life. You know, he was singing about his life.
Listen to the lyrics of his songs.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
mean, so we should,
Seems
we should
like you're ready.
like we should take Sam Cooke out of the Hall of Fame, right?
Is he in the hall? Why is
Is Sam Cooke in the Hall of Fame?
In the Black Music Hall of Fame, he is.
And what did Sam Cooke?
What did he do?
But what did Sam Cooke do? Yeah.
He did a whole lot of stuff. I mean, I don't want to go down that necessarily the rabbit hole, but I mean, it was pretty bad.
I mean, he ain't do no Bobby Womack kind of stuff now, you know.
Same thing though. It's the same thing.
So,
I mean,
no
was
matter what
Elvis
you do,
Presley
Good
taken out
Lord,
of
that
the
was-
Great White Hope? Elvis Presley?
Oh yeah, you can
Let's
take
go.
his
I
ass
mean,
out.
we can do this all day.
Ted
Gary, we
Nugent.
can do this
Jerry
all day.
Lewis, let them all
We can
go.
name them
Ray
all.
Charles. We can go all. We can start pulling everybody out.
We can do.
But you know what's
Yeah,
wild
exactly.
is
Michael Jackson. Wait,
Yeah,
Michael
that's
Jackson.
all
No, no.
Michael Jackson. We can pull Michael Jackson out too, right?
Let's go.
Hold
Bring
on.
him up
Oh,
from
hold
the grave
on.
and get his ass.
No.
No, no, no.
Come on, Chris.
Let's not get crazy.
allegedly.
No.
No, we. Yeah.
Thank you, because
Michael,
thank you, Michael
those people
Jackson.
came
That
out and
stuff
said
was.
that they were they were coaxed into it by their parents.
It was
Yeah.
a,
Man, bye.
thank you.
That
Right.
man walked
Thank you.
around
That was
with
not
a
what
little
happened.
monkey,
No,
and he had
no.
that little boy. What was that
So?
little boy name with him all the
No,
time?
he
The
didn't.
shit was weird. You know it was weird. No, he was sleeping in
Just
the bed.
because you're walking around with a
Come on,
kid,
but sleeping.
no,
he had
it
him
don't.
he was sleeping in the bed with kids. Come on.
I mean,
No, he was
Emmanuel
not.
Lewis
No,
said that.
And
Oh,
all
okay.
those
That's
kids,
fine.
no,
There
those
was no
That's
a lot of
It
them
was innocent.
refuted
That's
that.
fine. Y'all all over R. Kelly, but then y'all want to get Michael
No,
Jackson.
we
I
saw
was
R.
never a
Kelly
fan.
do what he did. We saw it, or I saw it.
They have you seen the
Yeah.
tapes? I saw the
Yeah.
tapes, unfortunately.
I
saw
mean,
the tapes.
okay,
So,
I did too.
I ain't seen no tapes with Michael Jackson.
I mean,
Thank you.
Hey, that was before
Hello, I'm
VHS.
Lisa Davis said.
Most pedophiles.
There's people that were around Michael Jackson at that time said none of that
Now,
happened.
Hugh Hefner had a lot of tapes though too, but you know, and he can come out too.
I mean,
Oh, Hugh Hefner. There's a whole documentary, and women still to this day talking about the stuff that Hugh Hefner did. So no, he can go long.
I mean, y'all president, shit. Let's go.
I mean, oh shit.
Who?
What about OJ?
Who?
What about OJ? OJ Simpson. What about him?
Oh, that nigga, he should have been gone.
and never come
He
back.
should have been gone.
OJ pressed his luck one too many times.
Like, no. Like my nephew called him Jason Simpson when he was little. Oh no, he could have been OJ. Was OJ ever for us?
Well, it was a time when he was. Then
What
even
time
though
was
they-
that? Was that before we was born? I mean,
Where was
That's when he
that?
with his first wife.
I think when he was
With
5.
his first wife.
Oh,
That
okay,
don't
yeah,
mean nothing.
I was too. I was.
That
I
don't
was
mean
either
nothing.
an infant
He
or
could
I wasn't
still be
born yet or
coveting.
something. I don't know.
Thank
He
you.
said,
I don't
I'm
think
not black.
born
I'm
yet.
OJ.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
remember.
it's-
Yeah.
it's
That's
Okay.
like that's like Tiger Woods or something. No.
Tiger Woods definitely ain't for us.
Yeah.
No, and Tiger Woods is
And I
Kablation.
always
Right.
wonder about Tiger. If he finds the most unattractive white women, and they always become. They used to be a model. Like, how the hell is a chick used to be a model? Are you fucking serious?
Maybe they were
She
the underwear model.
wait a minute, she modeled for
She
Chicken
could be an
Right.
Coop.
underwear model or a hand model. I
Right.
could be a foot model. I think my feet are pretty. I could be a foot
I'm
model.
like, why would you date a Trump ex-wife? You know, that dude's weird, man. You know,
I mean, you know what I'm saying is
Well,
we
look at Tiger
we have a lot of
Woods.
like super talented people. Eric Clapton, Kanye. I mean, we can go. They're just horrible people. I mean, they're very talented, but they're just
Kanye.
terrible people. So you can't. I mean, can you really take that? I mean, take their art. You can't separate their art from from what they do professionally from their person.
their art still exists, but for me, I draw a line. Like I said, you're a pedo. You immediately are discounted from. I haven't heard an R. Kelly song, and the only song that I really like was "Bad Man" from that movie, Shaft. I haven't listened to an R. Kelly song in I don't know how many years, man. You know what I mean?
Well, let me ask you this: Have you watched a Mark Wahlberg movie?
Absolutely not. I don't mess with.
You know
Mark
how many
Wahlberg.
people he produced? You probably listened to R. Kelly songs. You just didn't know it because he's in so many artist songs. He produced so many artists. Their music.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, there's so many people. I mean,
I mean, well, look, when it all boils down, people gonna do what they gonna want. People gonna do what they gonna do anyway. Whether you like an artist, whether you like their music, whether you can like an artist's music, you can dislike that person. But as long as I'm just saying, do what the fuck make you happy. Shit, that's all. Life's too short, to be honest. Do what makes you happy, and fuck everybody else. That's all.
Yeah.
As long as it's legal.
Because we're gonna constantly have this conversation. I mean, this conversation been going on since R. Kelly. happen. You know, you
Actually,
Yeah,
before,
definitely before.
yeah, so you're gonna constantly have this conversation. So and all I'm saying is just look, just do what you love, you know, and fuck the rest. Cause everybody grown, everybody can make their own decisions, everybody can live with the choices that they make. Everybody, well, I won't say everybody can live. Some people can't live with the choices they make, but you made that choice. So you grown. Deal with it.
Let's localize it. So let's say it's somebody you know, right? Let's say it's your best friend, and all of a sudden you found out your best friend did some really heinous stuff. You know, let's say he or she took somebody out. How much support would you give your best friend after that?
But what they take them out for? Was it self-defense?
Let's not qualify. No self-defense. They literally just decided one day to wake up and leave me elbow some people. Would you disassociate yourself from that person?
Oh, definitely, most definitely.
Yeah.
But hold on. Would you get this stuff in public or all the way around?
It'll have to be all the way around for me. Because we always talk about people's energy. I don't want this bad energy around me and this, that, and that. So you have to go. You know what I mean? Because I don't need that in my life. And we do it with friends, and we do it with sometimes relatives all the time without even thinking about it. But when it comes to celebrity, we give celebrities passes a lot of times because based off of our likes and what we feel we can't live without. You know, a good example. I'm going to make it even broader. And I think I was telling you, Chris, I don't fuck with excuse my language, I don't mess with the NFL anymore. But the chips started to fall, honestly, one, when they disrespected St. Louis, because I love my city. I know a lot of that was nonsense. Two, they disassociated from somebody that was doing the right thing, all while promoting some people that weren't doing the right thing. And then three, they killed this man's career, and they continue to do things to show me that my money is not valued. So I tell people now, forget boycotting Target, boycott the NFL and then see what happens. Boycott a big entity like that and see what really happens in this world. See how far the needle really moves. But people don't want to give it up because that's part of our comfort. That's our Sunday comfort.
Right.
True that. True that.
I completely agree with you on that one.
Yeah, because
and I'm with you. I don't mess with the NFL either. So
I don't mess with the NFL. I just like watching the Chiefs. That's it. I just look at them on Sundays and I'm good.
Especially them. The dude didn't even vote for St. Louis to keep the team. That dude forget that Missouri mother. Forget him. I stopped going to Walmart.
Oh, he mad for real.
Oh yeah, I was a Walmart fan anyway. It's too far. I don't like trying to get over there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's just like
it's right around the corner from me.
I let my Sam's Club card expire, all that. I'm like, I'm not messing with y'all, man. You can't diss. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, you know, and I feel you on that, but you a lone wolf, and they not losing no sleep. For real, because you're not doing any of that. So I mean, and I get it. If everybody did, then yes, that would make an impact.
So we got a wonderful comment about it in the chat.
Right. Someone that we all know, Miss Shirley said she don't give a damn who it is. Right. You mess with some kids, you out my life, and that includes family too. I agree with Miss Shirley on that one. But see, the thing is with I don't know with celebs, we don't know them. I don't know them. I mean, you wasn't really in my life to be put out of my life. But I do agree with you, Charles. If there's someone that I know I'm related to, I could have gave birth to that person. But if that's what they do, I'm not going to be affiliated with them. But I think it's a stretch when you start talking about people really be getting attached to or really having strong feelings about people that they do not know. I don't know, certain celebrities on a person. I don't know Trump. I don't know R. Kelly. I don't know him like that. I like good music, and I just separate that shit. I just like good music. And the thing is, before he got indicted and before he was even incarcerated, that music was already purchased. You know what I'm saying? I already owned it. So I'm not like contributing to, you know, his lifestyle or making somebody rich. But not that I'm sitting around listening to R. Kelly music. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is he's not out touring on concerts. But the thing is, in the 90s and all, I grew up listening to that. You know, I was bumping and grinding. It's the beats. And he produced so many artists. And like I said, I separate that music. That music already existed. Just is what it is. It's not like I can't cancel. You
still
can
get
cancel
paid
him.
off
I wouldn't fuck with R. Kelly. I wouldn't have him babysit my pet cat, a female cat. Because those of us grew up in Chicago, we used to know him as Charlie Chester, the child molester. It's nothing new to us. He's always been like that. He used to hang out at high school, trying to pick up girls. That's not a new thing. But
So
as
let
far
me-
as music goes, that shit was already out there. It already happened. So
may I ask a question? So if you all knew in high school collectively,
what? I'm sorry, what?
You all knew in high school, what if you would have drew the line then?
What if I drew the line?
You as a group, what if you all had
as
drew
in not
the
messing
line
with
then
him.
in high school?
No,
Like, hey, man,
I'm saying right. But when I say they knew in high school, I was out of high school by then. I was because he and I like the same age, so I was out of high school. I was already in the military, and of course, I still communicate with my people at home, so I knew what was going on at the time. But it had nothing. It is what it is. It was always speculation too, and you got to remember, social media didn't exist during those times, so information didn't spread. It was always word of mouth. You know how people are speculate, assume people do things, but it's rumored. It was always rumored. That's what I would say. It wasn't like it was founded. It was rumored.
I know somebody that was friends with him back then, and he stopped being friends with him because of him doing that stuff.
There you go.
Going to the schools and messing with the young girls. So yeah, he stopped talking to him. My thing is here. My thing with celebrities and celebrity worship. Why can't we? Why? I mean, I understand separating the person and the art and all of that. I get that portion. But why are we worshiping celebrities? And oh my God, like giving celebrities a pass, like Janelle was saying, giving a celebrity a pass, but your family, you're gonna cut them off. Why don't you cut them all off? Because if this person, like Miss Shirley said in the chat, you mess with kids, I'm done. I don't care if you family, celebrity, whoever. Why is it when it comes to a celebrity, people are like, well, we don't know. Hurt people hurt people. We shouldn't, he should get therapy. We should rally around them. We should give them prayer, lift them in prayer. We don't know these people.
Right.
So why are we worshiping celebrities so much? I think that's my question.
I mean, I don't know who's worshiping celebrities.
I mean,
I
know worship is Beyonce. That's the only one I know of who people go.
See, not too much though. Like, what do you mean? How you? I mean, I'm a Beyonce fan, but let me tell you it's because I respect her grind, her hustle. I respect those things. So I don't know about like worship type thing. I that's my Virgo sister.
No, you're not. You're a fan. You're not part of the beehive. There's a difference because you got people that will fight people in the comment sections of videos and pictures and posts and about Rihanna and Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. They get into fights. There are people that have actually gotten into physical altercations about celebrities. And what was it? One person shot another person about saying something bad about their favorite or whatever. So there are people. We're not going to do that because we're not part of that generation. Remember,
no, we're not mentally ill. No, we're not.
That too. Well,
mentally ill.
That too. But
wait, hold on. Hold on. Most of these fans are, because if you were to meet Beyonce, maybe not you, Janelle, but the vast majority of Beyonce fans, if you were to meet Beyonce and she asked them to do a favor that was illegal, most people would do it.
The fuck?
Yeah,
well,
because
again,
they
you have to be
worship her.
mentally ill. Shit. Well, so I'm not worshiping a human. I'm
Because
not worshiping anything. That makes no
because
sense.
we're not, because we have common sense. That's the difference. Everybody on this panel, we all have common sense. These
there's
these
a
people, there's young and old that don't and are disassociated.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Okay.
Hell, I love
So there's a
Prince, but
certain
I ain't finna fight
personality type.
nobody.
Right, but you don't think
Say
there's
it
a
again.
certain personality type or disorder that lends itself to worshiping idols
There could
or
be. There
or
could
worshiping
be.
humans? Like that's not healthy. That's not healthy mentally.
Oh yeah.
That's very
There could be a some sort of mental situation. There could be. I don't know. Personally, I mean, I don't know. I don't study that. It does make you wonder, why are you getting into it over somebody you don't know?
So there's a parasocial, and I just looked it up. Parasocial
Yes.
syndrome, and then what is the other one? Celebrity.
Parasocial relationship.
Yeah, celebrity worship syndrome. And it's
See?
it's not new and uncommon. So we think back historically when it's happened, think about the guy that shot Ronald Reagan because he was in love. He loved Jodie Foster.
With Jodie
Right.
Foster. Yeah.
John Lennon got taken all the way out. And
and really John Lennon was not supposed to be. I think John Lennon wasn't the intended target. Wasn't it like supposed to be Gary Busey or somebody?
No,
first,
John
I
Lennon.
think he was supposed to shoot.
Yeah,
No,
he was gonna shoot somebody else first. I heard.
Right, the lady that shot.
No, he did shoot him.
The lady that shot Selena.
Yeah.
There was a jazz.
Oh, that bitch.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
that's
was a
because
jazz-
she was about to be in trouble. She was going to jail for stealing money, but that was
Yeah, because she was stealing from the fan
from the
club.
fan club. Yeah.
And she was. Yep.
But I mean, it's still just all kinds, and I think as media, you have to think 100 years ago, things didn't exist as it was. So like with entertainment, modern entertainment came all this celebrity worship, and honestly, if you really want to think about it, and I don't want to, what do they say, speak out of place, but it started with how we worship. Because some people even take that to extremes, and I'm saying, whether it be Christianity, Islam, whatever. It's like you have a lot of people that take that mentality into dealing with celebrities, and it's like, man, oh no, we a whole army out here, and I'm like, if that group thing starts to kick in, and boy, it's fierce, man. I love reading the comments when I see like the Beehive. It's like, it's such a funny thing, So
yeah. Well, speaking of somebody mentioned something about somebody coming up missing or what have you. You all see, I'm upset because I just learned about this guy the other day, Julian Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Are you all familiar with who he is?
Yes.
No.
You're not?
No.
Okay, this is a young brother out of Atlanta. I think he was like 21 years old. Chemical engineer, and he developed a way to take plastic and turn it into gasoline, and he was calling it Plastoline. And he went to DC to do a diesel test, and it passed with flying colors. And apparently his last video that he uploaded to social media, he was saying how he was asking people to pray for him. He doesn't know what's going on, but helicopters have been circling his home, and now he's been missing for like the last 2 weeks. Nobody knows where he is. But there was something that came out yesterday that said late last night that said his mother said he's safe.
Right.
So I'm just, and like I said, I'm just finding out about the guy. I didn't know anything about this guy and the things, this But see, that's like the same thing. I mean, why are they trying to? I know why, because it's messing with their money. They don't want they don't want to stop their money from coming in. You know, so I mean, I think you know, for one thing, we as a people if we don't come together on nothing else, we need to come together and put a fence around this young brother. You know, and try to do our best to protect him as best we can because they out to get him. You know, if not for the technology or to stop it, one of the two. But it ain't. But they definitely not trying to help him out.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was just wondering what are you all's thoughts on it.
And let me just ask, how and why do you? I mean, how do we protect him? Number one, and why do we protect him? Just so I'm just wondering.
Well, why would be because we know what happened to some other black men that developed a way to run gasoline run water through engines, make engines run with water. They came up missing. One back in what was the 60s or something like that. He developed a
Oh
way.
yeah, I mean, you got Tesla, Rice. You got just a long list of inventors that were messing with people money, or could scientists that found cures for cancer. Once you start going against the machine and start threading billions and trillions of dollars, that's kind of what happens, right?
Yeah, but answer this: is that only over in the United States, or is that around the world?
I think that's a world problem. If think about this, if you could just end tomorrow, just end oil companies, just end them. What do you think the oil companies would pay for that not to happen?
I feel you. Probably their whole fortune right now.
Oh, it's a blank check. It's pretty much a blank check. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, so you start looking at it like, I'm not saying, I'm just wondering why. I mean, we know why, but I mean, I'm just wondering why do we, what do we think is going to happen? I'm just wondering. I think it's a better question. Why do we think it would be any different?
I'll say this as far as Julian goes. I don't know if that'll be different, but I'll say we have to protect him here because sometimes when people do greater things, it kind of affects people here. And him disappearing and feeling unsafe could be, how can I say, sometimes it's what he's internalizing from the feedback he's getting. And so he has to be in a place where what he does is encouraged continually, and we have to actually, and I'll say from a how they say from inside, the people around him have to check on him. And I don't know why he disappeared, but I do know that there have been instances of people just checking out because of pressure. Usually, how we say pressure bust pipes.
Mm-hmm.
We have to really check up on this guy. Make sure that he's straight. Make sure that hey, I'm checking on you, Julian. And I don't think we do a good enough job as people with those small types of ways of communicating with each other. And again, even as a fan. Sometimes these celebrities will see a fan's message and it could be something as simple as saying hi. I remember one time I posted, I was making some jerk turkey burgers and TD Jakes commented, hey, let me come over and get one. I'm like, what? But it was kind of funny. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So just like those small little interactions that we have, whether we're a fan or a supporter or family, we have to make sure we check on our people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, this is what I'm thinking. He's been found safe, so he was somewhere, but he felt unsafe in his bubble, in his square, and that's not good. That's not good for us mentally, man. So,
yeah. Well, let's just try to keep eye out and keep an ear out for this and on further development on what's going on with him.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, bring on the plastic energy. So I got an electric car anyway, but I might go back and get me a gas car if that becomes a thing.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, if that's a way to clean the oceans, get all that plastic out of the oceans, and find something else to do other than I mean, that's a real way to recycle plastic because I mean, in all honesty, it's like I tell people all the time because I know people who make a big deal about recycling your trash, putting the two different trash cans out for the truck to come pick them up. I said, man, I put all my trash in the same bin because you know what? It's all going back in. It's all going into the landfill. They ain't recycling a daggone thing. They not.
Well, funny you bring that up because this past week I decided to be diligent about that because I have those two trash cans, one with the blue top that's recycling and one black top that's the regular trash. And so my trash, because I've been here, not that long, so I'm accumulating a lot of trash. They will not take they won't take an extra bag on the ground with trash. So I've figured that it's starting to, and I actually in my kitchen I have two, one of those pull-out things, drawers where you put trash in, and I have two. So I figured if it's plastic, if it's aluminum or something like that, it's just as easy for me to put it in that separate one. That way, I can separate them and I won't be in this overflow situation I found myself being in. So it's actually saving me. It's, it just makes sense at this point for me to do that. But I'm just saying, you think it really isn't hard if you got two trash cans. It really, because you got water bottles, just put it in a separate one. You use aluminum foil or
I ain't separating trash. It's all trash. It's all going to a landfill.
And that may be true. I want all my trash out of my house at once. It's the only way to do that is to separate them out so I can put both trash cans out.
I'm gonna put one.
Right.
We got two trash cans in the back of my house. One with a yellow top for the recycling bin, the one with a green top for the regular trash. I barely pull that yellow one out. I see other people up and down the alley putting that yellow one out. And it's like the same truck come around and pick up, I've seen the drivers, okay?
Ours are two separate trucks, and they come at two separate times. I don't know what they're doing in Dallas.
Yeah, we have two.
I don't know what they're doing in Dallas.
They'll come around and pick up the trash, but then, they'll wait about an hour, and it's the same drivers coming back with the truck, and they picking up the recycling trash. Well, come on now, it's all going into the same thing. It's all going to the same thing.
It must be in Dallas.
I didn't even know you all had alleys in Dallas until today. I was today years old when I found out you all had alleys. Right, he just said there's alleys in Dallas.
He said the alley, right?
He's just saying that, Jesse. He's being colorful.
No. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna pull this camera outside and show you.
You'll show me. You don't live where it's an alley.
For next week's video, it'll be in the group chat.
Our alleys are clean. Our alleys are clean.
So it's not an alley then. Nah, I call bullshit. Because alleys got certain characteristics. Damn. I mean, because I'm from Chicago, I know what an alley looks like. There's certain St. Louis. I know what an alley looks like. St. Louis,
now I grew up.
Their alleys were rival Chicago's alleys.
I grew up on Waterman in the Central West End off of the Boulevard. Hold on. I grew up on Waterman, and so Stacey, you've been over that way. You know what the alleys look like over there.
Yeah.
I used to live over that way. I lived on 9.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So our alley don't look like those.
Because it's not an alley.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an alley.
It's a back of the house driveway.
Okay. So basically, in the group chat tomorrow, we need a picture of your alley. Okay.
And it's gonna be it's gonna be a back of the house driveway. That's not an alley. It's supposed to stink. It's supposed to have big ass potholes and shit. Trust me, I know the characteristics of an alley. You supposed to see trash every damn where in the alley. You supposed to see some spent shells, gun shells in it. If you ain't got no spent shells, it's not an alley. You laugh, DA know I'm telling the truth.
If you're not scared to go to the trash can when it's dark, it's not an alley.
DA, am I lying?
Hold on. You also need.
I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street. Think about it.
Like.
Hold up. You got to get the basketball goal put up on the telephone.
Wait, but it ain't got no net. It don't have a net. If your basketball goal got a net, it's not an alley.
See, I think you've been told on.
I think even Miss Shirley said it ain't no alley. Look at you trying to look
Christopher. I think you've been told on.
Nice part of Dallas, trying to get some street cred. Talking about he got an alley. We know what an alley looks like.
Hello, we can see your background, sir.
Right.
We see the background.
Exactly. You don't
that's
look like you're nowhere near an alley.
That's a green
no,
screen.
It ain't.
Nah, whatever. You know,
I
don't live by an alley now. Okay, but damn it, I grew up by a damn alley. I know we still
okay.
Hold up.
Still. Okay, so this is what we all should do in the group. Everyone take a picture of your alleys and put it in the group. I don't
have no alley no more.
Yeah, we don't have one in Atlanta.
There you go. We have an alley, but it's not really. It's like between the parking lot and by. I'm not going to say reveal where I live.
So you're the only ones that have. Everybody else out in the burbs.
Right.
I'm trying to think.
Wait, you don't have no alley?
Yeah, I do. I do live in the city.
Do they have alleys in North County? I can't remember.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. I can tell you firsthand. No.
No, they don't.
Right.
No,
that was a city thing.
No, that's the city
we
thing.
We grew up with alleys.
That's the city
Chris,
thing.
you never had an alley, did you?
Yeah. No, Chris did. Chris lived in Central West End, so there was an alley. Where Chris grew up is where I grew up.
No.
No, because where Chris used to live, I know where, because I used to live near there.
Okay. Yeah.
And where I am now, downtown, there's alleys down here too.
I grew up over by Regional Hospital.
Nah, don't be telling us about what it was. We talking about what it is right now. You said you got an alley in your neighborhood. We want to see this alley.
No.
Looking at the background.
Now he's gonna take us.
I can show you the house right across the street from me.
You're gonna show us a behind the house
garage entry,
driveway.
Garage entry.
That's a garage.
Yeah, that's a garage entry.
Boy, that is not an alley.
That's a street. That's not an alley. That's a whole street,
bro. That's a street, bro.
That's an avenue.
St. Louis
they got an avenue in the back.
Now I can show you an alley.
St. Louis looks bad.
You got a whole zip code back there, man. That's a boulevard, man.
Okay. I don't see not Nan beer can back there. In our house, we have them Schlitz cans in the back. Because the winos be sitting back there in the alley. I know the old garbage can turned up. Yeah. It's a table. And they be playing cards and they be shooting dice and they be playing what else they play on the damn everything.
Dominoes, maybe.
Dominoes. Yeah, they not doing that behind your house because to put somebody call the police in Chicago. They not calling police when dudes just hanging out. They barbecue in the alley. Okay, they fix cars in the alley. Ain't nobody fixing cars back there. Come on, stop playing with us. Stop playing with us.
Dallas still has them, and she was shot. So
he paid her. No. You know, he sent her a text and said, "Please pay this."
I've been to Dallas. My sister live in Dallas. I'm sorry, y'all don't have that. Ain't no Alice in Texas. Stop.
Well, see, we not in
Texas. Ain't no Alice.
But see, I don't live in Dallas. I'm not like down in the heart of Dallas. I ain't in the hood. This ain't Oak Cliff, okay?
Okay, so even more reason why you ain't got no damn alley.
We got an alley. Okay, you can hate all you want to. We got half.
He said you're hating.
I'm in the hood, but I'm in the good hood.
Okay.
The good hood?
The good hood.
Yeah.
There's a such thing as a good hood.
I'm in the hood as well. A neighborhood.
Right. Exactly.
Oh,
Like I said. Now, I know y'all heard me mention Oak Cliff, and I hope don't nobody from Dallas kick my ass for this, but
Uh-oh.
Oak Cliff is to me. Oh, I would say Oak Cliff is the equivalent of Walnut Park.
Whoa,
St. Louis.
whoa,
Wow.
whoa, whoa. That's
I don't know much about Walnut Park. I didn't go
But
in those areas.
whoa.
but you
I
know
know
what
Still
Sumner
don't.
over there. I know that.
it is. But you know what it is.
I
But
definitely know what it is.
Yeah, yes.
I
Yes,
did do
know
a
what it is.
comparison, and but Walnut Park has Oak Cliff beat.
I mean,
Definitely. So why would you say they like that?
yeah, I
Like
went to high school over in Walnut Park.
No, I mean if you're
You went to
looking at
Sumner?
say like this is
No, he must have went to Northwest.
and
I
this
went
is
to Cardinal Ritter.
this is
Okay.
Walnut.
Oh, you know. Oh.
Sumner is that's north side. That's on the different side of town. What?
Janelle, why you say it like
You know
that?
about
I mean, I'm an SLPS person. So
where you go?
Cardinal Ritter don't quite cut, but it's cool though. It's cool.
Hey, my mama didn't
Look,
want me to go
he
to
had
that.
some money.
No, we really did. My mama just because I was in the Rinder district, and so I had some incidents where some little white dudes. First time the white dude was me walking out of class, I thought it was my friend. You nigger, and I hit him. You know what I mean? I was like, blah. He go down, so you tell I get in trouble. So the second time, the little dude tried to do it in front, like kind of behind the teacher, where the teacher could protect him. And I remember this dude to this day. His name was Greg Sumter. Greg Sumter now looks like he lives in a trailer park. He tried to do it. I'm saying, oh, you're not going to get me this time, though. So he didn't get me. But my friends that went to Rittner freshman year, they got into like this, because the parents used to want to come up. Oh, we don't want the black kids out here doing all this stuff. They got into a little race fight at Rittner in 89, 88, 85, I'm sorry. My mama was like, either you going to go to Rittner or you going to go to Cardinal Ritter. And I was already starting to develop my disdain for white people after being called a nigger a couple times. You know what I mean? Okay. And I'm like, I sure as heck ain't going to stay out here and let this continue to happen, because it's not that I don't feel safe. I'm going to really have to fight. And sure enough, my friends did freshman year, 85, got into a fight over like a race. But they kicked all the black kids out of school. And my mama had to help them get back in school because she worked with legal services. But I'm like, I'm not dealing with that. So Ritter, and I wanted to go to Vashon. I was like, my friend's going to Vashon. I can play basketball. She said, nah, you ain't going to Vashon, player. You know what I mean? You got two options, Ritter or Cardinal Ritter. Or I could have went to CBC, but I wasn't gonna go to an all boys.
That was the same as Cardinal Ritter.
Well, no.
No, CBC is all boys.
Yeah,
I know y'all, well, right. you missing my point. Private parochials.
Yeah. But I had options, but Ritter, because it was black, and I was like, I want to be around some black people after being around these white people that seemed like they was cool, but they really wasn't cool, and their parents surely wasn't cool, and I was like, I just can't be doing that. You know what I mean? Just gonna go to high school with my black friends and be good. So that's it. And it was a struggle. But I finished. You know what I mean? My mom had to, say, hey, we wasn't rich. And I swear to God, I tell people, my mama never let us feel poor, but it wasn't like we had money. Because in the wintertime, when you have to cut your stove on to heat your house, you don't got money. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You ever had to heat the water on the stove so you take a bath?
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
nice.
not a bath, but just hit the hot spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit the hot spots. There you go. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I didn't go to school in the city either. I did go to I went to elementary school in the city. I went bless you, brother.
That's why you don't know what an alley looks like. That explains.
I went to Madison.
I didn't either.
I started off at Dewey Middle School.
Questionable as well.
And then I went to Madison for elementary school. And then high school started off in Melville. And then I transferred out to South Tech. I ended up leaving Melville because they tried to accuse me of stealing something, and I didn't steal.
Mm.
You know, my parents came and got me and took me to the police department, and we filed charges against the school. You know, and that next year I was at South Tech, and that's where I ended up graduating from. But no, my parents wouldn't let me go to school in the city, even though they both graduated. My mother graduated from Sumter, and my father graduated from Vashon. How they met, I have no idea.
It's like that. It was like that sometimes. I think they all used to get together. They used to have dances and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then both of my parents went to O'Fallon Tech, but they didn't date in high school. So I don't know. I don't even know how they ran into each other. You know, I just knew I was here all of a sudden at some point in 1971. You know.
Yeah.
Shoot, out of all of my sisters, I'm the only one that went to the county. I graduated from Lafayette out at Rockwood.
What year?
But went to Hamilton for elementary, 94.
Okay. My brother was 93.
Okay.
Who's your brother?
His name is Anton. He played baseball out there, and he got drafted by the Cardinals.
Anton. We'll talk offline. Because name sounds familiar. Let's see. Went to Hamilton for elementary. Went to Dewey, got kicked out.
Dewey.
Went to Fanning for like a minute.
Fanning
for like a minute. Yeah.
Oh, that's
and then went to and then went to Crestview, and then graduated out of Lafayette. You
went to a lot of schools.
Yeah, it was a lot of moving around. We did a lot of moving. But then when I went to Rockwood, that was it. We were like, we're not moving no more. And I was like, okay, fine, thank you.
So, it's been wonderful.
Finished out there.
I got to jump into my master class for my actors group very fast in the next couple of hours. So we rolling next week?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you ain't going on the doo-doo cruise.
Did you say the doo-doo?
The train wreck.
Did you say the doo-doo?
Yes, that's what he said. He said the doo-doo cruise.
Oh,
yeah. When is the
August
cruise?
My bad, bro.
August.
Okay. Oh, we got time.
You told me that stuff. That's had me cracking up. Like I don't think I ever want to be on a cruise.
Oh, have you seen that Netflix?
I'm gonna look at it this
have
weekend.
You seen the Netflix documentary? I haven't watched it either. Okay, we should all watch it and then talk about it next week.
I'll see you all later.
Yes.
All right, y'all. All right. And on that, we're gonna call this a wrap. And we want to thank everybody who tuned in this evening, left comments, and we'll catch us up. And you can catch the replay in case you missed it. Look, in the end, keep an ear out, and let's all say a prayer for Julian Brown. Keep some protection around him. And as far as what we discussed earlier, hey man, live your life. Listen to who you want to listen to. Do what you want to do. Just do it wisely. All right. In the meantime, y'all be safe, be blessed, and we will see you all next week. Have a good night, everybody.